So hi guys, my name is Izzy. I'm a sporadic YouTuber. Today I'm going to be doing my wrap up for June and May, I believe, because I went away on vacation at the end of May, beginning of June. I can't really remember what day, but I was gone, so I couldn't do a wrap up. I didn't even get to do a wrap up for Borrow-a-thon, and so anyway, let's just get into it. So anyway, like I said, I didn't do a wrap up for Borrow-a-thon, so there are 6 books that are not here on this list. I don't even remember if I ever recorded any footage of those books. I did do an unhaul challenge where I challenged myself for however many stars I gave those books. Like if I gave a book 5 stars, I would have to unhaul 5 books. And I think I ended up unhauling like 30 books or 20 some books or 25 books. I'm not sure. I know I ended up unhauling a lot of books. I don't think I recorded that footage, or maybe I did, but I don't remember where it is. Anyway, I read 6 books and I do not have them to show you because I returned them to the library. I read Honor Girl, which was a graphic novel. It was alright. I read Fangirl, which I will be getting myself a copy of. I think I gave it 4 stars. I also read Holding Up the Universe, which I think I initially gave 5 stars to, but I think I'm going to drop it down to a 4 because I'm having trouble remembering certain parts of what happened in that book. So I think, like, if that happens, if a book doesn't stay with me that well, then I should probably just knock it down a bit. The next one I read was Poet X. I can't remember who that's by, Elizabeth something, and it was really, really good. I loved it. I would definitely be getting a copy of it to own. It was great. I get 5 out of 5 stars. The next one was More Happy Than Not by Adam Severa. I think I gave this one 4 stars as well, 3.5 to 4. It wasn't my favorite Adam Severa book. Anyway, I read Emergency Contact by Mary something Choi. I can't remember, but it was great. I loved it. It was one of my favorite books of the year, probably. I will be definitely getting a copy out, for me. I initially was probably going to give it 4 stars, but it just sucked me in and I can't stop thinking about it. And I feel like if a book sticks with me that much where I just can't stop thinking about it and I can't stop thinking about these characters, I think it needs to stay a 5 star. So in the month of May and June, I read books 2, 3, and 4 for my Series of Unfortunate Events read-along, The Unfortunate Read-Along. Yeah, I've read all 3 of these. I obviously have read these before. They are my favorite books of all time. They're my favorite series of all time. I absolutely adore these. And we are reading the 5th book this month for July. So there's still plenty of time to participate and I'm really excited about this read along. I love hosting this, even though not that many people are reading with me. It's totally cool. I'm enjoying the few people that are reading with me and it feels so great to reread these books. The next one I read was Coraline. This was just alright. I liked it better than I liked the movie. I also listened to the audiobook of Dark Matter by Blake Crouch. This was great. I really enjoyed this quite a bit. There was like one character though that I want to know what happened to this particular character. Like I would like to know more about that person. But other than that, I really enjoyed this. I think I gave it 4 stars. The next book that I read was The Princess Diaries by Carrie Fisher. This is Carrie Fisher's, I believe, her last book, and this is like a memoir, and it talks about, it has like diaries that she kept during filming of Star Wars, the first movie, and you guys, this just got me in like the feels. I was like crying at times, I was laughing at times. I just miss this woman so much that it's just, this is like a tough read, but a great read. I really did enjoy it. The next one I read, I listened to the audiobook of this one as well. I tried to like physically read it, but it just wasn't happening. So I listened to the audiobook of this one, and it is Girl with the Dragon Tattoo by Steg Larsson. It was just alright. I ended up giving it 3 stars, I believe. It was just alright. I will not be reading the rest of the series, I don't think, because it wasn't that great. The last book I read in the month of June was The Drawing of 3. This is book 2 in the Dark Tower series by Stephen King. This is the book I took with me on vacation, and I finished it right when I came back. This was good. This was much better than the first book. If you've read the first book of the Dark Tower and hated it, I recommend reading the second book because this was much better. I don't know if it's the introduction of new characters that this one had. There is some very interesting stuff going on in this one, and I felt like it was more up my alley. I don't know. I really enjoyed this one. I will probably give this 3.5 to 4 stars. I did enjoy it quite a lot more. I still don't think I'm a huge fan of this series, but this one was, like I said, much, much better. I think the Stephen King books have become like my travel. These Dark Tower books have become my travel books because I took the first one with me to Croatia. I took this one with me to Turkey, so maybe these have become like my travel books. So that is it. That is my wrap up for the month of May and June, I believe. Anyway, I'm gonna go, and I love you guys. Peace, I'm out, goodbye, all that stuff. Bye!